Indeed, indeed, indeed. Don't you ever forget that. Don't you ever forget that. Welcome to LRFC, people. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is feeling good this fine morning. Fine morning. Yes, people. Lots to discuss as always. We're going to be talking about Isak, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of breaking news happening everywhere. We're going to talk about Luis Diaz to start with. And we're going to hear from our rivals what they think about what's happening to Liverpool Football Club, of course, as well. So, yes, hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you for tuning in again, as always. Spontaneous streams. I did one around 5 something yesterday. We was talking about Luis Diaz leaving. Me, Anton, and Uncle Rods. Check that out. It was pretty good. We had a little bit of debate there as well about certain players at Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, so guys, obviously we're gonna start with Luis Diaz. So there you go. Of course, he's leaving. It looks like he's leaving Liverpool Football Club to go to Bayern Munich. But before that, I have to welcome the good people that support this channel as always. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. Appreciate that. Please go to the poll as well. Do we need a winger to replace Luis Diaz? Most probably. Everybody will say yes. Big up Fozzy from Edward and chat. With Isak, we win the league again. I agree. I think even without him, we'll be fine, my brother. I think people jump the gun too much in regards to thinking we're not going to do much if Isak doesn't come to Liverpool. I still think we're going to win the league. I think we're too strong. Think about it last season. We battered everybody in the league with that team that we had. This season, we're going to add a few more quality players on top of those quality players. So that we've become even a better team than last season. So we've got an upgrade to last season. So I wouldn't worry about if Isak comes or not really. We're still going to do some damage. Ekatike is in the house. He could probably get us 20, 25 goals next season if he plays that front. If Isak doesn't come in as well, I'm sure. Listen, I'm not here to bring any bad news. I think Isak is coming, so don't worry about that. Yeah, but don't jump the gun yet. Big up Edward, by the way. Big up Cat Sunday, man. I haven't seen you for a bit, man. You've been coming back recently. Big up my brother John RKO. Of course. And we got LA in the house. Red for Life. Drunk Vigo is in there. Callum's in there. Abhay is there. Big up, guys. Big up, boys and girls. Everybody, man. Appreciate the support as always. So we're going to obviously discuss Luis Diaz. As we already know, he's on his way to Bayern Munich. They improved the deal as we wanted it to happen. And it's high time Liverpool get some finance for the players that we're letting off. Okay, a lot of people say it's too much for him. I don't think it's too much for him. Big up Daryl, by the way. Big up my brother. I don't think it's too much for him. I think it's a reasonable price in regards to 28-year-old who's in top of his game, and he still could offer a lot to Bayern Munich in the next 4 years. So I don't know where these people are coming out from saying this finance is too much for him. It's kind of weird in my opinion. Casemiro went for 70 million at age of 30. You know what I mean? So make that make sense. So the price they're getting for him is reasonable. Luis Diaz, Casemiro, two different players. Luis Diaz will offer you goals, assists, and everything else that you need from a winger. So I don't understand like where the outrage comes from. There should be no outrage. Let me just put it that way. It's kind of strange in my opinion. So we've got 26 people in the house so far. Please like and subscribe. If you're not supporting of the channel, just hit the like for me. It's okay. Appreciate that as always. So Are we going to miss Luis Diaz? I think we will. I think we will. You know, the worst thing I've done as a football fan, as a Liverpool fan, is compare him to a legend like Sadio Mane. They're two different players. You know, Sadio Mane is just a powerhouse. Luis Diaz is explosive in his own way sometimes, but he's not consistent like Mane. That's where I kept on getting upset with Luis Diaz in regards to the comparisons to Mane. So let me put Fabrizio Romano's tweet on here about Luis Diaz. I think this happened yesterday, so we discussed it yesterday as well. 27, yeah. So yesterday, let me show you. I'll get to the comments. Keep commenting, people. You know, I always read your comments. I'm not the kind of person that ignores everybody. Everybody gets a chance, of course. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. What he says is Bayern reach full agreement to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Here we go. 75 million euro package agreed and authorization for medical also confirmed from LFC. Lucho wanted to leave Liverpool, accept the conditions, and Diaz will now sign a 4-year deal at Bayern Munich. There you go, people. What you're asking yourself, why did he want to leave a team like Liverpool? It's kind of strange. Yes, you're right. Like, we're in a better position than Bayern Munich, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, that is. I agree with you with that one, guys. But sometimes you got to look at players. They want to leave when the club is on a high and they're on a high. They don't want to like stay at a club while they're coming down from it's the ceiling, as you could say. Like when they're at the top, they don't want to come down from there and then people criticize them, if you know what I mean. So they want to leave in a high, and this is what Luis Diaz has done, obviously, in this transfer. I'm gonna miss him, of course. Listen, he's done something special for me last season, which is like play as a winger and a striker when we needed him the most, and he actually produced what we needed, which is goals and assists, as I've been asking for years. And he made a big contribution. Him, Salah, and Gakpo, in that front line last season was phenomenal. Along with obviously Jota, rest in peace, of course, Diogo Jota, legend number 20. And of course, Darwin Núñez, who came off the bench a few times and scored goals as well. So that front line last season was something special, in my opinion. And I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna really miss him. It's very rare for me to say things like that about Luis Diaz, because normally I get angry of his performances, and I keep asking myself, did we get the right player for that side? But I think last season he done enough for me to like him even more than what I normally obviously do about him as well. So yeah, so let me get to the comments as we're going along. We're talking about Luis Diaz, then we're going to move on to other stuff as well. We're going to move on obviously to Alexander Isak. A lot of stuff is coming out right now. I can't wait to share it with you. Please don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be epic. You know what I'm saying, people? So yeah, get ready. Get ready. I like to mock about. That's why I always do things like that. It's my last day off, so let me enjoy it, people. Next week, I'm going to be going to Liverpool to watch Atletico Bilbao and Liverpool. So I might do streams here and there outside Anfield. You never know. You never know, people. You never know. Yeah, it might get me there, man. Can't wait. Can't wait for that game. It's going to be emotional, of course. We're going to be, obviously, I think it's the first home game at home since Jota's passing. So it's going to be emotional. Let me just put it that way, guys. I know I ain't going to hold my tears, that's for sure. Let me see what Edwards is saying. After all 5 new players, we still need another striker, 2 wingers, and 2 centre backs. You're too greedy, Edward, man. Relax, bro. I mean, I don't mind a centre back and a wing and a striker. I don't mind that. You know what I mean? But you're going too far. 2 every positions. Nah, we could just listen. Get another centre back, get a striker, and get another winger. That's it. That's all I need. Don't mistake this, guys. We get rid of Diaz and there's no winger coming in. That can't happen. We still need a winger no matter what. Yeah. So it's just to me, when I see Diaz leaving and we get the finance for him, it brings the Isak transfer quicker to Liverpool, if you know what I mean. So this is what I'm waiting for next. So just brace yourselves. That could happen very soon now. Now we know Diaz is leaving, of course. Don't be too greedy, Edward, bro. Cat Sander, what are you saying, man? Yeah, I'm worried now, man. Man United going in for Cesco just blocks us from getting Isak. I don't know if Man United is going to get him, bro. We have to wait and see. It's Cesco's decision at the end of the day. Do you go to a club that's falling apart? Even with this new manager they got, I still think he might get sacked next season. I don't think he could get it right. The guy is too used to free at the back consistently. In the Premier League, it's very difficult to play free at the back because small pitches, crowd in front, on top of you, wingers, so wing backs get doubled up on, centre back come out of position, and then people attack and score goals. It's very difficult. Only one team has won the Premier League with that, and that's Chelsea people. So yeah, it's not for me. But don't worry, Cat Sander. I think Newcastle will get their player. Do you know why? Because they got the finance. They're in they are in Champions League football. They're way ahead of Man United. And yeah, I think this is what Cesco is looking for at the moment. Man United are in no position to sign players that want Champions League football. So there you go. Even next season, they might not even qualify for the Champions League. They're not that good, mate. You know what I mean? No matter what we say, Man United are not that good. Let's just put it that way, people. Big up, John. Okay. Oh, my guy. LA, we saying big up for Red for Life. Big up, my brother. Isak, loading believe. Yes, he's coming, bro. He is coming. I am convinced he's definitely coming, man. Let me just put it that way. I've been refreshing all morning thinking like we're going to hear some stuff, and we did, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's go. Wallahi, Drunk Vigo says, Wallahi, always Cuban. Big up the Isak. Yes, you're right. Callum, what are you saying? Big up Isak will be done by Friday. Friday, Isak, yeah? Friday Isak. Are we saying that, boys and girls? Are we saying Friday Isak? I can't wait for that. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I give you some Stone Cold Steve Austin, people. I gave you some Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. You know you love it. You know you love it. Don't tune away, man. Don't go anywhere. Don't tune off. Don't go anywhere. I got a lot more coming. Let me just put it that way. Big up, man. Yeah, Friday. We'll see, bro. We'll see. And scene verse is number 27. I think that's what I used to wear before, isn't it, bro? Big up, hey, what are you saying? Big up for the big up chat. The Isak deal is already done in private. I think so as well, drunk Vigo. I honestly think that transfer has been done a while ago. Newcastle have been looking for players to replace him, and they're pretending to fight because the fans don't want to see a weak team. That's where it is, guys. That's where it is. I said that yesterday. Yeah, so we're gonna end up with a Diaz thing. Good luck to him. I don't think he's going to come back from this. I think he's gone. Yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is with Diaz. Let me just share something with you. Hamza is at it again, guys. My guy Hamza is at it again. he can't help himself. He was on Hussam's channel the other day. Check this out. Man City are on breakdown. You know that Man City fans are in a bad way. All these years we had to accept them like for being the best, buying whatever they want. Now they see another team do that, it's not acceptable. What kind of nonsense is that? Strange. Yeah, weird. Yeah, big up Daryl, my brother. What are you saying? So pissed off today. Why, man? I hope you're okay, bro. Come on. Don't be pissed off. Joy will come around the corner, trust me. Isak will be announced this Friday, Drunk Vigo says. What are you saying, A? Apparently, talks are underway between Liverpool and Newcastle. Personal terms agreed. Fee will likely be between 120 140 million pounds. I don't know if it's pounds, could be euros, bro. So just keep an eye on that. So let's look at Hamza breaking down again. You know what I mean? Not Breaking Bad, breaking down. You know what I'm saying? I love that tune, man. Do you remember when they replaced it with another one? It was the same kind of thing, but someone was singing all the stuff. Oh man, I said, get the heck out of here. I like the broken glass, shattered glass. That's what I want. I don't want no all that stuff. Get out of here, man, with that nonsense, man.
Oh, it's so lovely story. Nice. Yeah, I lost Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. Oh wow. Yes.
Bro, they had
still got this, mate. I had the likes of Leroy Sané. I used to stand.
He's reminiscing, innit? Reminiscing. It happens to everybody. Liverpool fans go through that every single time. So do I. I always talk about the 80s team. It happens. It's life. But we've got to move on. Life is about moving on. You don't look back. Move forward, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is.
They used to play stand like this.
Full screen. Your ass is showing. Lift your shirt.
Did Husam just say what I just said? Hang on. I had to rewind this a couple of times earlier. Yeah? Did Husam say what he said? Listen again, guys. Yeah, just listen again to Husam what he's saying.
Lift your shirt first.
Hang on.
Your ass is showing. Lift your shirt first.
Did you hear that? Your ass is showing. Lift your shirt. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Put your shirt down, innit? That's what you meant to say. Your ass is showing. Lift your shirt. One more time, yeah? One more time.
Your ass is showing. Lift your shirt first.
There you go. Lift your shirt first. That's what he said. I knew I wasn't hearing anything.
Next one, Leroy Sané, Sterling, David Silva, Guerrero. You're thinking, shit, I've lost this game. Now you're looking here, you're thinking, Savio, don't is doing that. The greedy and all. You're like, yo, stop doing that. We're going to see in the pitch. Bro, we haven't got that scary factor. Al Hilal is licking their lips on me. Like, people are licking their lips against me. People like Malcolm are bored. Malcolm dunked on me. He was a board in 2018. Malcolm. I had a guy called Leonardo. Wallah, I have never heard of Leonardo. The only Leonardo I heard of, Wallah, AC Milan Leonardo, 98, 99. I was a little kid.
What about?
That's when he supported AC Milan. You know, Hamza goes through teams, innit? He's got a Liverpool shirt now with number 7, and he's called Professor or something like that. So keep an eye on that, man. Liverpool fan next month. Happening. No doubt.
Never heard of a Leonardo in my life. I thought, who the hell is this guy?
1 second. You want a better attack, Hamza? Hamza, if you want a better attack, I can improve your attack, bro. I'll give you Jackson, 90 million, no problem.
No, but the thing is,
where everybody now,
no. Where everybody now has
go to that chat that said City fan can't afford the build. Go on. There's a fan that said
it's sad, isn't it? Hamza's losing his hair at the same time, man. Like he can't take it anymore. Man. Can't use So Glow, mate. What a shame. Yeah, it's tough for Man City fans. You know what I mean? Like all these years you've been buying the best players in the world, making your team the strongest team in the world. Now you can't do that anymore. Liverpool's taking over, taking back their perch. You know what I mean? Earned the right to get there. It's not like we haven't earned the right to be the best team in the country. We have, guys. What we did was we saved our money and then we waited. We waited. Right place, right time. Bam! Yes. And then we dunked on everybody, man. And now people are getting angry. Why are you getting angry, Hamza? Relax, bro. Relax.
Can't afford a belt.
He's got say it. Just respond to him. I can't find the comment.
Bro, I got a belt, but I've lost weight because of the stress. You scam, man.
Why is he doing that?
Actually, I have Hamza on Snapchat. He goes to the gym.
Last hole.
He's trying to release his stress in the gym.
He's got no holes left in the belt anymore. He's been losing weight, you know what I mean? Because his team is obviously in decline and Liverpool are getting better and better. So ever since then, he's been stressing out. He's saying he has lost weight. Look at his arm. Looks like a chicken wing now, man. What a shame. Well, welcome to the club, man. You're back to being, one of our countrymen now.
Oh, there's no hole to go. There's no hole. What the hell?
You know what, Hamza?
I'm not. I can't end the show. Like this is painful. Allah.
Hamza, you have to switch on your camera because we're gonna do super chats and then addressing you.
That killed me. Absolutely killed me, man. This guy, man, he can't help it. He can't help it. He's one of those fans that just wants to win. Like everybody wants to win, but cheating win. That's what he likes, and he can't get that anymore. So he's doing by any means necessary to destroy Liverpool. If you look at his Twitter page, he's always talking about Liverpool. We lost to AC Milan the other day. He just talks about Liverpool criticizing us, making fun of Florian Wirtz, saying he's not good enough. But in the other side, everybody is praising Florian Wirtz and his movement and his passing ability and his interaction with, the rest of the players and all that stuff. So it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird. But let me get to the comments, obviously. Guys, I've got lots to come. Where are you going? Stay. Hey. Come on. Come on, man. Don't leave me like that. What are you saying? Where else are we here? Oh, where we go? Rodrigo's in the house. What's going on, Rodrigo? Are you okay, bro? I think yes. Besides Isak, another left winger and at least one centre back. Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, what are you saying? Real Madrid also willing to lower their asking fee below 90 million for Rodrigo. It's kind of weird, isn't it, though? How can you sell a player for over 80 million when a player is not even playing in a regular basis? I don't understand. He doesn't really play every game. He's not the right winger for Real Madrid. Isn't it Valverde? And then you got Mbappe at front, where Rodrigo used to play before, and then you got Vinicius Junior on the right, on the left. Sorry. So you got all those attackers there. Where's your position? Why are you selling a player for around 80 million pounds? It doesn't make any sense, man. So what Liverpool need to do if they're gonna go for Rodrigo is negotiate it. Remember, Real Madrid said they respect us. That's what they said. So show us the respect that you've taken the players of us down the years. Give us a player in good gesture, and then we move on from that. You know what I'm saying? Have Trent, have Tchouaméni, have Bellingham, have Mbappe, have whatever you've taken off us down the years. Just take all of them. We don't care. And that snake, Trent, we've wiped him off our memory now. The mural's going, man. I've had enough. I can't look at it anymore. So yeah, have all those players. Just give us something in return, since you respect us as a football club, as you always say, Real Madrid. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sick to death of it, man. Sick to death, these idiots always doing this. Yeah. So this is what Kat Sander was talking about. So let's see what they're saying. This is for Florian Plattenberg. So I think, hopefully that's his name, right? There you go, people. It says here, Manchester United and Newcastle are currently in talks with Benjamin Cesco management. Both teams have presented their projects and financial offers. The decision now lays mainly with the player and his camp. Offers are expected to be formally submitted to Leipzig following the verbal agreement. However, Newcastle pushing a lot. They need a striker, guys. They need someone to replace Isak. They need another striker to replace Wilson. So Newcastle are already struggling in every way to get players into their football club. Apparently, a lot of players have rejected them. Then, obviously, probably since the turn of the year, they've been looking at players, and a lot of them have rejected them. It's kind of weird, though. Like you think to yourself, you're the richest club in the world. That's number one. You've won the obviously League Cup. That's number two. And you made it into the Champions League. That's number three. So why are players rejected you? It's kind of weird. Is it because the team doesn't have a pool? The manager hasn't got a pool? What is it? What's the problem with Newcastle's project? That's what I don't understand. It's kind of weird. But as you can see, guys, Kat Sander broke it earlier, obviously in the comments, and said he's worried about Man United, getting Cesco. I'll be shocked if Cesco goes to Man United. Let me just put it that way, because that project is going to die as soon as the season starts. They're not that good, man. That club is rotten from top to bottom. You see the stadium leaking. There's rats everywhere there. Toilets are all, it's a mess. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to continue talking about it. It's a mess at that football club. And I don't think Amaron is going to be there for long either, guys. I honestly think he's going to be sacked very, very soon. Watch this space and I'll say, I told you so. Because he's trying to play a formation that's not suited to the Premier League, especially in those pitches. The three at the back suits bigger pitches. Old Trafford maybe, but outside that, they're all small pitches. So they're always going to struggle. When players can double up on you in that formation, it's very difficult for you to retain, the winning formula. So I can't see that happening with them. They need to find another way to play, which is four at the back, and then do something in front of that. And I don't think he can do that. I think he's just used to playing the same way season in and season out as he did at Sporting. and he brought it down here thinking like he could do the same thing. Nah, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. So, okay, guys, I want to show you something about Guehi. I think there's something about Guehi here. So before we move to the Isak deal, of course, please do me a favor, like and subscribe, man. I don't ask for much. It's free, man. You don't have to spend a penny on me. I don't care about money. Just like and subscribe. We're on the road to, was it 4,000? Oh, sorry, what 4,000? 3,000. So let's get there, man. Let's get there as soon as possible. I want 4,000. I don't mind that. Let's get there as well. So, but it's okay. Liverpool continue to hold a concrete interest in Marc Guehi and are expected to make a fresh approach for the Crystal Palace defender soon. 40 Insider 247 says that exactly what's needed after Joe Gomez injury left the Reds with just 2 senior centre backs available, Konate and Van Dijk. That's what they're talking about. I don't want to go into a season with just Konate and Van Dijk, Endo as a potential cover, and then Gravenberch as a potential cover. No. I'm sorry, no. I ain't having that, mate. No way, Jose. We need 2 centre backs at least. I said we still haven't replaced Matip and we still haven't replaced Kwanzaa. So there's 2 centre backs that we need. If I get one this season and get one next season, I don't mind that. But get someone through that door, and Guehi is the one. I'm telling you guys. What I like about Guehi is his leadership, his understanding, obviously, of that defensive role. He could play it right across left side of centre back or right side centre back. And not only that, he's a leader at the age of 24. He's the captain for Crystal Palace. He's already won his first trophy. He's got legendary status at Crystal Palace already. You know what I mean? They've never won a trophy, and he's part of that team that's won it. So give that guy all the money possible to come to Liverpool Football Club, because I want him here, man. I don't want to go and look at another defender. Imagine Guehi, Konate, and Van Dijk. And then you got Gomez when he gets fit. Imagine that at your football club. Oof, we'd be laughing, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, Empire of the Cop. Please go and follow them. They follow me on my Twitter personal account, Fuzzy79. So yeah, go and follow them, please, man. They're very, very good guys. Very clued on. I followed them for years and years and years. Yeah, they're very nice guys. So please go and follow them. They're one of the originals. Let me just put it that way from what I've seen on Twitter. Yeah, so what are you saying, guys? Where are we? Get a winger to maybe Antonio Nusa. I wish I knew who that was, but let me check. I could check his status as well. You know, guys, I always support you here. Nusa. Let's check. Oh, so it's Leipzig player. Let's see his stats, bro. Let's see his stats. 2024, 2025. And see what we can do here, sorry. So let me share it with you. Mr. Callum's put him up there. I trust Callum's judgment normally. I don't know much about him, bro. I don't watch outside the Premier League. It's very difficult for me. So his height is 180 centimeters. He wears the number 7. Norwegian, he looks like 20 years old, right-footed. Valuation in the market, 35 million euros. So around 28 million, maybe, something like that. So there's the position he plays: left wing, attacking midfielder, right wing, right midfield, left midfield, and left wing back. So he could play all round. Oh, he's like an army Swiss knife. I like that, bro. Callum, good shout, man. Good shout. I like that a lot. So last season, he started 16 games, played 25 as a substitute as well, if you merge both of them together. Scored 3 goals, 3 assists, 1,557 minutes played. Rating 6.86. Okay. Yeah, it looks all right. I mean, I don't know much about him, bro. But yeah, I'll check him out after the show. And then next time I come on, I'll let you know if he's good enough, bro. Because I can't judge a player if I haven't watched him, if you know what I mean. Yeah, boy. Hang on. Norwegians, man. There's too many of them nowadays. So he plays for Leipzig since 2024. Came from Club Brugge in Belgium, of course. Yeah. He looks all right, bro. not my type of thing, that I don't know, about these players, but I'll check him out. My guy. So as I was saying about Marc Guehi, it's a must, guys. It's a must now. We have to go for him. We have to get him. If we don't, we're in a mess. We can't go into the season with 2 defenders, man. We can't. That's risky. That's absolutely risky. Brentford have had, let me give you something here from Mark Douglas from Brentford. What is he saying? Here we go. This is from Mark Douglas. What is he saying? What's he saying? Please do me a favor, people. Like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like the channel, it's fine. Just hit the like for me. It's all free, man. It's all free. The more likes I get, the better for the channel. The algorithm hits, and it goes around YouTube, and people will recognize my channel. That's all I'm asking for. Appreciate that. So it says Brentford have held Newcastle. Hashtag Newcastle. They won't. Sorry, Brentford have told Newcastle they won't sell Visa for any price unless they can get a replacement. Newcastle prepared to pay 30 million and deal not dead. So from what I've heard, Newcastle, as soon as they heard about the Isak thing, they went to Brentford to try and sign Visa. But because Mbeumo is gone to Man United, Brentford said if one of them leaves, it's very difficult for another one to leave because they don't want to leave themselves short. They'd rather have players there that's going to be obviously at the club and helping them out throughout the season. Otherwise, they're going to drop. Norgard is gone. Mbeumo is gone. Now Visa is gone. That's a big, and the manager as well. So that's a big drop. They're going to struggle pretty badly next season, if you know what I mean, if they don't, hold themselves at the moment until they get the right adequate replacement. Adequate replacement. So yeah, they're just gonna wait. That one is gonna wait. But Cesco, I think, is more likely than Visa, in my opinion. So just wait and see, guys. Wait and see. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next set. What is he saying? Big up, John Conway, as always, bro. My brother, always supportive, man. Thank you, bro. He says the only way we get Rodrigo is if he is willing to lower his wage demands to 250. I don't think we're going to pay that much, mate. That's too much money for a player who plays in the bench. You know what I mean? In the bench. He's always on the bench. No more shortchanging Liverpool, especially Marco Edwards and crew, the mafia, the English cartel. You can't mess with them, man. Where are we here? Let me just check out. I think Guehi was done. Who else? There's this youngster we've signed. We're about to sign from Salford City, Gary Neville's team, by the way. Kind of strange. We go to Salford? Since when? We don't buy from Salford. Weird. So this kid, Liverpool have had a bid accepted from Salford. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, from Salford for 17-year-old Will Wright. Arsenal have also had a bid accepted, but Liverpool are confident of landing the striker. Don't know much about him. Don't know much about him. But if they're fighting with Arsenal, he must be a good player somewhere. You know what I mean? So let's just check him out when he comes to Liverpool, innit? He's only 17 years old. Well, Liverpool give opportunities to youngsters as well. Look at Rio. Look what Rio is doing. He's about that age. So everybody's got a chance at Liverpool Football Club at any age, from what I've seen, from Arne Slot. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So bid accepted. Will Gary Neville sell to Liverpool, or is he going to sell to Arsenal? We'll have to see. Yeah, man. Gary Neville, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs. I think all of those weirdos they own that club. What else have we got here? Okay. Oh, that's what just saw Isak. Here we go. Sunderland. Wow, they're going to buy Isak. So Xavi, is it Xavi? Xhaka, the former Arsenal player, is going to Sunderland. Wow. Well, I mean, no, that was. So, let me share with you what everybody's talking about. Let's go. Let's go and announce this. There you go, people. You have to play the Austin tune there because it's breaking everywhere at the moment, which is about Mr. Isak who's throwing the guns up like that. We don't want no gangsters, bro. We just want a goal scorer. That's all. I don't care about guns, man. Here we go. Liverpool have scheduled a meeting with Newcastle this week for Alexander Isak. Liverpool hope to convince Newcastle with a 120 million offer plus bonuses, personal terms. Okay, so personal terms agreed from Anfield Forge. So as this is going around Twitter at the moment in regards to Alexander Isak, personal terms agreed and all that stuff. So we're going to continue until we get to the end of this. I'm looking forward to, obviously, Isak coming to Liverpool Football Club as soon as possible because we need him right now. We need a striker. You saw the game against AC Milan. We need a striker, guys. We can't have Ben Doak as a striker. We can't have what's his name? Harvey Elliott as a striker as well. So enough of that. Enough. Don't need that stuff. There we go. Where are we in the comments? So this is Ivan. I know not many people agree with him, but him and obviously what's his name? That guy, the other one. What's his name? Hang on. Hopefully I could find it. It's early morning, guys. You know, give me a break here, man. Give me a break. Can't get everything right all the time. So here we go. So I've been saying, being told Liverpool in direct discussion with Newcastle today to strike a deal for Alexander Isak. Personal terms agreed with the player. Liverpool confident more, of course. There you go, people. Liverpool are confident in signing Isak. I think, selling Diaz has moved this transfer forward quicker than expected because we didn't expect Diaz to be this quick. And this will help, obviously, to finance the Isak deal to come to Liverpool much quicker than expected. Let me just put it that way. Let me give you another one here. Is this from the Transfer News Live? Yeah, guys, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. These things are taking place today when I'm off work. So what you're saying? What are you saying, Daryl? In my opinion, we simply need two centre-backs with Gomez, a joke now with injuries, and Kwanzaa gone, Konate injury-prone, leaves us just VVD. I don't want this, be about Gravenberch being a centre-back. I don't want that either. And I don't want, what's his name to be our centre-back as well, which is Robertson. We saw him run 2 days ago or 3 days, whatever days it was. He can't run. The guy can't run. That Preston striker ran through on goal, couldn't catch him. And he was jogging, by the way, with the ball, kicking the ball at the same time as well. And Robertson couldn't catch him. And we can't have Robertson as a centre-back. I'm sorry. Robertson, stay as a left-back. Stay there. Don't come back from there, bro. So Transfer News Live says Liverpool are planning a big bid for Alexander Isak. I haven't said the snake's name today. And they now have the cash after Luis Diaz was sold to Bayern Munich for 75 mil for Fabrizio Romano. There you go. So I'm going to share another thing with you guys. This is Alex Crook from Talk Sport. This is this morning. Let's see what he's saying. Where is it? There you go. Make it slightly bigger. With Alan Brazil and Andy Townsend, the ex-Republic of Ireland captain, 94, World Cup 94. I remember because it's my favorite World Cup. And Alan Brazil, of course, legend.
We're in for a big week, Crookie.
We are indeed, Al. We are indeed, and that's my job for today. From the sunbed, last day over here in the Algarve, studying the form for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll find you some winners.
I hope so. By the way, if you're a Forest fan, you got to be delighted, aren't you? Morgan Gibbs-White has signed a new long-term contract instead of going to Spurs.
I'm delighted.
Absolutely.
So thank you to Mr. Marinakis for believing in me.
Why does it look like it's been held at gunpoint? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it looks to me. I'm thinking to myself, bro, like, you could have played Champions League football with Tottenham in that beautiful stadium. But now you look like the guy's looking at you like he's going to do something to you. God damn.
I feel like we've been on a roller coaster of a journey, but I've felt the love instantly from the very first moment I stepped into the doors. We've had difficult times, but we've had a lot of highs. And last year was really, really exciting. We got to showcase what we're about and what we're trying to build as a team. And I feel like Mr. Marinakis is the base of that. So I was delighted to sign.
Guys, relax. He's going to talk about Liverpool and Isak in a minute. Just relax. Something good's coming out of this.
There you go. Was that a shock, Alex? I thought Spurs were
nailed on there.
Well, yeah, almost home and dry with them. Yeah. But that's great news for Forest. Great news, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. I was at their friendly over here in Portugal on Saturday night, and Morgan Gibbs-White, who flew over a bit.
It's kind of strange, with Morgan Gibbs-White. He deserves better than Nottingham Forest. Don't get me wrong, Nottingham Forest are a big club, obviously 2-time Champions League winners and all that stuff, but they're not at that point of, consistently competing in the Champions League. So it's sad that he hasn't moved on. I think Newcastle would have been a better club for him, to be fair, as well. So, yeah, now he's staying. Signed a new contract at gunpoint.
Later than the rest of the team. I just noticed he had a real spring in his step in the warm-up, and he tried a couple of tricks in the game that came off as well. So I think he could be in for a big season. So a huge statement from Forest. They're able to keep their best player. Obviously, there was a legal row with regards to Tottenham and the release clause.
Possible tapping up. That's what we heard. Possible.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? When the Premier League teams do this tapping up, per se, it's weird, you know what I mean? But when Real Madrid do it, it's okay. They could do whatever they want. I mean, like, if a player's under contract and they're telling that player to run their contracts down, that's tapping up. Then they should be reported. They should not be allowed to sign players. They should be banned from signing players for a couple of years at least. But it ain't happening because it's almighty Real Madrid. It's a joke, innit? It's an absolute joke. I'm sorry.
I assume those allegations will go away now. I'd be intrigued, and hopefully we'll find out in the fullness of time if there is still a release clause in the new contract, if maybe big clubs will be circling again for Gibbs-White this time next year. But I think for him, he knows he's the main man at Forest. It's a big year for all those sort of players on the fringe of the England squad. And I think he's on the fringe. Obviously, he was left out by Thomas Tuchel for the first squad originally. So maybe in terms of getting on the plane for the World Cup, staying at Forest is not the worst idea in the world.
Yeah. Mr. Marinakis, he complained, didn't he, Crookie, that release clause, the figure got out. What's the point of having it? It's always going to get out. And what actually is the point? We never had them in when me and Al were playing that didn't have release clauses, really. You had an option. That was about the only clause that would be in your contract, an option for another year, or the club could have an option on you. But these release clauses, they're becoming a little bit, Crookie, of a problem always.
Yeah, I think they are supposed to be confidential, but you're right. Presumably somebody needs to get the message across the buying club. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in having those clauses in the contract. Just for Tottenham, by the way, it's gone a bit under the radar, but it's not been a great summer so far for Thomas Frank, because they were interested in Christian Norgard. Obviously, he's gone to Arsenal. Gibbs-White now is staying at Forest. They made a play for Brian Mbeumo, but I think he only ever wanted to go.
This is why I say, like, Liverpool making these transfers this season is a actual smart move. Is a genius move. Let me just put it that way, because you look at our rivals, they can't sign players. They're struggling to sign players. The only team that's signing the players that they want is Liverpool so far. The rest of the teams, they're signing some mediocre B-list players, man. Look at Man City. Who the hell? Jerky and all these guys. Jerky is good, but I don't think he's Man City good. Of the Bruynes and David Silva, the Bernardos and all that stuff. I don't think he's at that level. Those are the kind of players you sign at Liverpool back in the day when we were struggling. It's weird. It's very, very strange. But like I said, Liverpool done it, like, right place at the right time, man, to spend this money. It's calculated, pretty much. And I'm impressed. Let me just put it that way.
To Manchester United. Talk of Johan Wissa, but Brentford digging in there. I think he needs some reinforcement, Thomas Frank, because Ange Postecoglou admitted last season they struggled with that squad to balance playing in the Premier League and the Europa League. And, of course, they've got Champions League football next season.
Of course they have. Now, Forest fans are delighted. Newcastle fans, what are they thinking at the moment, Alex?
There you
Well,
go.
I think they're worried now. You know, you talk about Spurs having a difficult summer. Eddie Howe, I think, is tearing his hair out of the targets they've tried to sign and have ended up going elsewhere. Even James Trafford, who I think they've been chasing for the last 2 years, thought they had a chance this summer. He's off to Manchester City. And obviously now that Liverpool have agreed this big money deal with Bayern Munich to sell Luis Diaz, I think the expectation up in the northeast is that they're ready to make a formal bid for Alexander Isak. I don't think that's nailed on. I think Liverpool want to be seen to be respectful, but Newcastle have a big decision to make. Do they keep an unhappy player, albeit their best player, or do they decide now is the time to cash in? If they do decide to cash in, he's not interested in Saudi Arabia. He only wants Liverpool. And I think then the bid would come in if Newcastle give Liverpool the nod. Actually, he's not signing a new contract. His head's been turned. Pay us a British record fee and he's yours.
Are you expect?
Oh, yeah, baby! I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Oh, it's coming, people. It's coming. Trust me, that deal is coming.
It's in Crookie. By the time we get to the end of the window towards 1st of September, do you think we'll be talking about record numbers?
I think we will. Yeah, I think it's been an incredible summer and there's been so many stories. Liverpool smashing the record once for Florian Wirtz, Ruben Amorim signing 2 players for a combined fee of more than £100 million. Chelsea have gone big again with the likes of João Pedro and Jamie Gittins. Arsenal have had a really big summer and I don't think their spending is over yet. So I think this could well be a record-breaking summer and quite different from what happened last year when obviously a lot of the clubs were worried about PSR and maybe we didn't see this level of spending. But I expected this because there are so many clubs who need to rebuild. The newly promoted teams are having a real go as well. Some of them have already spent close to £100 million. I'd expect Leeds to do likewise. So I think it's going to be a transfer window that keeps on delivering these blockbuster stories.
Alex, safe journey. See you tomorrow on the box at Glorious Goodwood. Can't wait.
Take care, mate.
Look forward to it.
Oh, yeah. So, as you can see, Alex Crook, announced that it's just a matter of time before Liverpool actually, make that bid for Alexander Isak. I didn't say it, people. Alexander Isak, of course. Alexander Isak. So, I'm looking at this thoroughly, and the only thing I see is the player coming the other way. The worst part for him is the second game of the season is Newcastle away. I wonder what reception he's going to get. And I wonder what Alan Shearer is saying at this time, because he was the one who was pushing Trent to move out of Liverpool. And he's saying, he deserves it. So is he saying the same thing about Isak? Isak is ambitious. He's ambitious like Trent. So does Isak deserve this move, Alan Shearer? Say something. You ain't saying nothing. We haven't heard you. There you go, man. Oh, bloody hell. I'm just looking forward on that news breaks. Yes, Badro, what are you saying? Big up, Fozzy. I think we need a DM. And what the price do you think will bid for Isak? I think Liverpool's going to go 130. I don't think they're going to go above that. I think they're going to agree a deal with 130. I think that's a reasonable price for him. I don't think, 150. It's just too much for a guy, who's playing. He's not playing for Real Madrid. He's not playing, for PSG. We're not buying him from our biggest rivals. He's from Newcastle. So, yes, he was the best striker last season because of Haaland's injuries and all that stuff. But I still think he's a better player than Haaland anyway. But, yeah, 130, I think that's what we're going to get Isak for. But as for the DM, I'd rather wait another season, make that the marquee signing for next season rather than this season. We don't need to push it, mate. We've won the league without a DM. You know what I mean? With Gravenberch being there. So, now we got the likes of Florian Wirtz. I'm expecting Szoboszlai to drop back a bit and share the position with McAllister, Gravenberch as well. Have a double pivot there, which is, if McAllister needs a rest, Szoboszlai comes in that role with Gravenberch. If McAllister needs a rest, obviously Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. If Gravenberch needs a rest, obviously Gravenberch and Szoboszlai and McAllister. So we could change up in that area. Sorry, guys, made a little boo-boo there, but you know what I mean. If you could rest both of the DMs, which is McAllister and Gravenberch, Szoboszlai could be the one who complements them in that area as well. So this is what I've been trying to say for a bit now. We're fine in that position. I don't think we should push it so desperately. I honestly think next season we should make that as the key signing. Make that the focal point. Make that the most important signing, which is a DM similar to the one we tried to chase before, Caicedo, that can play in that position and help us out as well. So I want to look at our rivals. Let's see what Terry is saying. I think he brought this yesterday. I think he found out about the Isak stuff as well. He talks to obviously Fabrizio Romano and Ben Jacobs. That's why I listen to him more often than usual. Let me put it that way, people. So yeah.
It's happening. It's going to happen. The Here We Go is coming soon, and the Premier League will change forever. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't an overreaction. This isn't even me panicking. It's just living in the real world. It's been confirmed by Ornstein and by Fabrizio. Luis Diaz is leaving Liverpool. He's joining Bayern Munich. That deal is going to be for around £75 million. A player, by the way, that they consistently, I'll turn my fan on because I'm hot.
It's very hot, by the way.
Liverpool consistently said they were not going to sell, wasn't for sale. We've got to stop ignoring clubs when they say that and don't completely shut it down. But it's done. He wanted to leave. It goes on to pastures new. Liverpool receive a huge amount of money, 75 million.
Oh, we do?
Whoa, they're weakened. Yay! Shut up. Shut up. Because what I was really talking about at the opening, Alexander Isak's becoming a Liverpool player, people.
Yes.
Alexander motherfucking Isak is becoming.
You see, this is what you need to pay attention to, everyone. Terry, although people think he's a fraud, he chats rubbish, he's got this links with reporters. Sometimes you see Fabrizio Romano on his show. Sometimes you see Ben Jacobs on his show. Sometimes you see other ones. So he does get that, connection. So pay attention to what he says sometimes, And he knows Isak is on his way. Everybody knows. Well, it's just a matter of time, isn't it? Do you think we go for, I don't know, Joe from Barca? I don't know who that is. But I don't think we're going to go for any Barca player. But listen to Terry and let me check this guy out. You're saying A. So, yeah, let's continue.
A Liverpool player. And they're balancing their books for it. I mean, it might not be him. It could end up being Rodrigo, who's still a target. But either way, this is bad news. Bad news. Bad news. On paper, I'm seeing people in the comment section going, Liverpool losing one of their best players. Blah, blah. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? This is terrible news. Luis Diaz staying, Darwin Núñez staying is a positive.
Yep.
Because it means Rodrigo and most certainly Isak are probably not going to come.
Exactly.
Now they're going to be here. Now they're going to annoy us. Now they're going to kill it. Now Liverpool are going to be the best team in England. They're going to be brilliant for multiple years. And I feel sick.
You look at Terry's hairline, isn't it? It's going back to normal, isn't it? It's going back slightly, isn't it? Let's be honest here. He done the transplant thing, but yeah, it's not working out for the poor guy. Liverpool stressing out a lot of people, a lot of people. You look at Hamza, he's lost weight. He's almost dying now. And you look at Terry, the hairline's going back again. Oh, come on, man. It's madness. I love it. It's just my favorite time. It's my favorite time of the year. Let me just put it there. Do you think we go for... Yeah, this player, I just checked him out. I know who you're talking about. Ronald, I think his name is. He's a good defender. Don't get me wrong. He's the Barcelona captain, from what I know. I have seen him. I do watch sometimes. Yeah, he's all right, bro. He's all right, but I don't think Liverpool's going to go for him. I think Guehi is the destination, and I think they agreed something with Guehi for them to sell Kwanzaa. I think Guehi, once we solve the Isak issue, will be straight through the door. That kind of transfer. Whoop! Remember Fabinho? Just came out of the blue. That's what we're going to get with Guehi. Trust me. I think that's sealed, man, that one. 100%. Barca asking only for 30 million for him. 26 years old. Nah, he's all right, bro, but Look at Barcelona; they conceded a lot of goals with him as a centre back. We need, to me, the next steps after Guehi is the replacement for Van Dijk. Something similar, something as strong as I alluded to before, and I told you guys about Alan Hansen and Van Dijk. That's the distance, 30 years distance between Alan Hansen and Van Dijk. I don't want to go through that anymore. Yes, we had great defenders in between. They were great, but they weren't world class. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So we need a world-class defender to replace Van Dijk, and that should be the next steps. Van Dijk is only here for 2 more seasons, guys. Don't forget, he signed a contract for 2 seasons. So you need another centre back similar to him or close to him, to replace him. We can't have these Mickey Mouse defenders, man. Come on, guys. Like we've watched these defenders down the years, like Skirtles and Kariakos and Scales, Bab. Neil Ruddock, Mark Wright. That wasn't even that good. These are the guys we replace Hansen with. That I don't want to go to that. I want to move on. I want to get the best of the best. That's what we need to get. Getting Van Dijk should prove to you this is the quality that you need at your football club. No more Mickey Mouse. Enough. Big up, MK. What are you saying? Yes, but I think the centre back more important now. Oh yeah, listen. I'm not saying it's not important. 100% important. We do need a centre back. Red for Life says we have quite a few players that can fill in for Lucho on the left. Rio, Bert, Ekitike, even Dom. Yes, Dom can play there, can play out there. Centre backs are a higher priority, in my opinion. I agree with you guys. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. 100% I agree with you. Big up, Rodrigo. What are you saying? Luis Diaz is an underrated player. I agree. I agree with you. My mistake was comparing him to Mane. Mane is a special player. He can't be compared to. So that's my mistake. Lucho is his own player. He has his own qualities. I agree. If he would be Brazilian or Argentinian, he would be rated different, unfair. I don't think so, bro. I think Liverpool rate him to a certain quality. That's what it is. If he was a consistent player that produces goals and assists, then I think they would have rated him highly. The thing with Luis Diaz is not consistent. He's inconsistent. That's the problem with his game. And he doesn't like people, having a go at him. This is why he wants to get out of Liverpool Football Club. It's not just for financial reasons. It's the criticism he gets from the fan base as well, bro. That's another thing. If you know what I mean? Yeah. We're saying bonkers. Madrid, Rodrigo, 40 million plus Camavinga for Rodri. Whew. I don't think Madrid want Rodri. Rodri is a damaged player now. Rodri had a serious ACL injury. Do you think Real Madrid would take that risk? Good luck to them if they do, because you saw him in the World Club Cup. He came off. He was injured. We don't know what's happened to him. Coming back from an ACL injury is very risky if you come back too early. So just keep an eye on that. Big up everybody else, man. Let me get back to Terry, and then we go to the next one. But get the comments through, man. And like, share, and subscribe, please. If you don't like the channel, just hit the like for me. Appreciate that.
David Ornstein here says Bayern Munich reach a total agreement with Liverpool to sign Luis Diaz, 75 million plus permission granted to leave for a medical, proposed 4-year plus 1-year contract from Bayern. Now, look at this from Liverpool. Look at this. 190 million in sales since Hughes became their sporting director. When did Hughes become the sporting director of Liverpool?
Last season.
When did he become director? No. No way. No way. He's only been there a couple of years.
Is there a funeral or something? What's wrong, Terry? What's wrong, mate? What's wrong? Sorry, guys, my phone.
190 million in a couple of years. Oh, Terry, how can Liverpool keep spending? Oh, Terry, how can we be more like Liverpool? So we try behaving like them and sell for the right price and buy for the right price. No, I don't care about the money. It isn't even the money directly. It's the behavior. It's the attitude and the application of your and the convictions of your role that lead to respect and power and influence, which enables you to be able to do these types of deals. You know what's crazy? Bayern Munich had a genuine chance of stopping.
Isn't it great to see Man United fans having sleepless nights? They're going to have bags underneath their eyes, people. That's what's going to happen to them. Let's go again. Liverpool are walking like Stone Cold Steve Austin in the 90s. Attitude era with a bang, people, with a bang, with a bang. Come on. What are you saying? Hey, let's see what you're saying. Look how Real Madrid are selling Camavinga, Tchouaméni when we wanted them years ago. They wanted Real Madrid so bad, and now Madrid wanna throw them to the curb. Yeah, this is what happens, bro. This is what happens. You think Real Madrid cares about you as a footballer? They don't. You have one bad season, you're gone. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Good luck to these players anyway. Don't care. Past, man. Past tense. Porsche, what are you saying? After having Isak for 150 million, Nunes leaving for 50 million, the net spending for Liverpool is 245 million. Oh my God. Stop it, Porsche. Stop it. I can't believe it. I can't believe. Oh, guys, we reached 2,500. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. Thank you very much. Worked hard in the last few months. For once, I'm consistently on, and I'm enjoying myself at the same time with you guys. Appreciate everybody that's got us there. Thank you, honestly. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for always tuning in and helping me out. I don't really need to promote anymore. I just come on here straight away, and I enjoy doing this with you. 2,500 today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, boys and girls. Appreciate that. What are you saying, MKC? I read your comments. I don't judge. Let me see who else. Anthrob is in the house. Uncle Roz in the house. Ant is in the house. What is going on? New people in the house as well. Harrison, big up Harrison. Who else is there? That's new? Yes. Everybody's here. RTTV. Oh man, everybody's in the house. Big up Uncle Roz. Please subscribe to Uncle Roz as well. He's doing some wonderful things on his channel, of course. Yeah, so plus RB Klopzig, giving Cesco blessings to Newcastle. I hope so, MK. I really hope so. You know what I mean? Because we need him going down that route. You know what I mean? We don't want him coming to the scum. No. We need him going to. That's what we need him going. Yeah. Newcastle.
Rodrigo going to Liverpool or Arsenal. So what do Liverpool do? They sell him Diaz and they stop it. Oh my God. Like genuinely, this is such horrible for me, but fantastic business for Liverpool. And I can just see it all now. That's why I'm struggling to talk. Have some of this water.
Get some more tattoos, my friend. Liverpool one, maybe. Yeah, Liverpool on your arm. Yeah.
190 million in a couple of years. People keep going, like, how can I spend 400 plus million? It's not fair. Over half of that is covered by the raising of nearly 200 million in sales of players. And what's crazy, in the last 2 years, let's say they spend 500 million in 2 years. You spread that over 5 years, okay? Well, in fact, you'll spread it over 6 because I didn't spend anything last year, so that's 5 years from now. You divide that over, say, 6 years, it's amortized over. It's about 83 million. They've literally brought in what they've had to spend last year and this year combined on players.
Listen,
actually, last year, this year, and next year combined, they've already covered that through the sale of players.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
There you go.
Oh my God. I want to get to this level, and I don't think football fans understand. We're still so fixated with just the coaching and the system, and my club, my songs, where we play. It all stems from this stuff. Stems from here. The players act seriously because the club is run seriously, and it isn't just about the timing of your deals. It isn't just about the name you bring in. It's how you land them, the power, the swiftness, the accuracy, the finances, the way you're viewed into the players know they're joining winners, men. They're joining dons, bro. They're joining dons. They're joining dons. They are turning up and they know they are almost like untouched.
There you go, people. There's a break in just now. Let me just give it to you. There we go. There we go, people. The breaking just now. Let me share it with you all. Where is it? There you go. There we go. There you go, people. Breaking. This is from Transfer News Live. Liverpool plan to submit a 138 million bid plus bonuses to Newcastle for Alexander Isak. There you go. Cha-ching. Oh my God. It's coming, man. I hope it's today. I'm going to prepare that thumbnail. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, but let's get back to Terry, though. Let's hear him crying, man. I enjoy when these people are crying. Because all those years, Liverpool are not going to finish in the top 4. Liverpool are not even going to finish 8th. They're going to finish below everybody else. Probably 11th or 12th. I remember that, people. Now it's revenge, from us to them. It's so beautiful, isn't it? We just got to keep it up there for years to come. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Come on, Terry. Start crying again. Please. 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 Please.
Jabal. What are we going to do, man?
Silence is sweet. Let me put it that way. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
75 million for Diaz as well. It's just phenomenal. But look, they're going to go and get some stars now. And I'm just reading. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I am. By the way, hit the like and the share button, please, if you haven't done so already. I'm reading the comments here. Isak's coming. Welcome to Liverpool. Welcome to Liverpool, Isak. Thank you, Bayern Munich, for helping. Look at this. Thank you, Bayern Munich, for helping us sign Alexander Isak. Normally, when you sell players for big money, you're gutted. You got to look at this dichotomy for a minute. Normally, when any of us sell a big player for big money, normally we don't want them to leave. That's why they're worth big money.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool are out here celebrating it. I'm out here sweating. They're out here celebrating.
Revenge is sweet. Revenge is sweet, my brother. Keep that up. Keep that hate up, mate.
I don't even want to talk about the football element. We know how good Isak's going to be. Rodrigo could be. My God, this is good. I want to hate, but I can't. I can't bring myself to hate.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Oh, he must be really hurt. What a shame. What a shame. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. But let me get back to Twitter, man. Ready then. There you go, people. Newcastle will only sell Isak to Liverpool if they bring in a replacement. So, Cesco, Visa, we have to wait and see. But if Liverpool's offer for Isak is large enough, and it is viewed by Newcastle as the right course of action for the play. So for the to take. Oh man, I don't know. For the action, right course of action for the to take, they may sanction the sale without replacements. Woo. God damn. So if we make the right proposal, as they should have said over here, we can take Isak even if they don't sign a replacement. You can't force a player to stay, guys. You know, if a player wants to leave, you gotta let him go. Simple as that. Wow, man, I'm looking forward to this. So the next one I want to go to is Mr. Let me show you. My favorite, of course, fellow Somali is Saeed. So let's see what Saeed is saying, because I enjoy Saeed. Tells the truth, but he gets angry a lot. So next one.
We are back with another video. Yeah, it's happening. I've conceded. I've given in, and reality is fully.
Listen, let me say something to you guys here. I've been here for a long time as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I've suffered in the 90s. I went through depression. If you guys think I'm joking, ask my brother, ask my mom, everybody. I am so in love with my football club. I went through depression in the 90s. Man United put me through that. They were enjoying it. They were enjoying stepping on my head every single time. Even when we beat them, what did they used to say to us? You can beat us, but we're still going to win the Premier League. That's what they used to say to me. Now that's no longer there. Now it's my turn. At this age, I'm enjoying every moment. I suggest you guys, before you lose this, great times at Liverpool, enjoy the moment too. Believe me, it doesn't last. I'm telling you. Liverpool used to win in the 70s. They used to win in the 80s. We thought we was never going to stop. You know that song? We're never going to... Yeah, we thought we was never going to stop. 30 years gap. Some people didn't make it. So you got to understand people. You could go through things like that. I keep telling you, support Liverpool people. Support each other. Because this does not last. Trust me. I'm enjoying every moment, every minute. This depression I'm looking at right there from Saeed with his, bags underneath his eyes. bags underneath his eyes is enjoyable for me. I love it because I went through that. I've been there for 30 years, man. I went through Balotelli's, Lambert's, Sean Dundee's, Eric Meyer, all these useless players for years. I accepted it. Sometimes I said, we ain't a big club anymore. We might have to just support Liverpool like that. But it's changed. It's changed. Everything has changed. And people are just sitting back moaning at the moment about, Liverpool, now they're at the top, they should be signing world-class players. What the fuck are we signing right now? These are the best players. Cream of the crop. Can't complain what we're getting. Come on. Back your team. Back your football club. Because this doesn't come that often. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be alive for. You know what I mean? It's a blessing every time we wake up, inshallah. You know what I mean? But you got to enjoy it, guys. I'm telling you, man. Take it from a fan that suffered for 30 years. Grey hairs, hair gone, everything gone. I used to have an Afro puff. That's gone. Can't even get an Afro puff no more. Come on, people, man. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the miseries of the Manx. Because they've been putting us through hell for years and enjoying it at the same time with Alex Ferguson. You know what Alex Ferguson did? When he was at Aberdeen, he was beating Rangers. He was beating Celtic. He won, I think, the UEFA Cup at the time or something for Aberdeen. Then he came into the Champions League. Liverpool battered them in 2 legs. 1 leg, I think they beat them 1-0. But they battered them. Ever since then, he had it in for Liverpool. So when he came to Liverpool, to Man United, he made sure Liverpool are knocked off their perch. And that's what he did. Now, We have to swing it the other way around. We have to knock them off of their perch or whatever perch they got left. They're still joint with us, unfortunately, with the league titles, and keep going. Don't make the same mistakes again. Trust me, guys. Be happy. Enjoy these moments. They don't come that often, man. Believe me. Let's listen to Saeed and enjoy this misery. Sleepless nights they're having, man. Let's keep it going.
He hit me now. Slapped me in the face. And yeah, Liverpool fans, you may be getting your player. And yeah. 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 Oi, yo, people, man. A bid is imminent. A bid is imminent. Things are happening. Liverpool Football Club are about to bid for Isak. Isak only wants Liverpool.
Bring that in. Bring that in, Saeed. Bring it in, bro. Bring it home.
He doesn't want Saudi. He doesn't want Chelsea. He doesn't want United.
Delete.
A little cheeky plug in there. But you know what I mean? He doesn't want anyone else there. He only wants Liverpool. Why, Isak? Why? Liverpool are...
Why? Remember when they said Isak is not coming? Now the shoe is another foot. Isak is coming. Oh, it's hurting them. They know what's coming. It's not just Premier League domination. It's world domination. That's what we need.
Creating a dynasty up front. That front three, front four, whatever you want to call it, man, it is going to be devastating. Pace, power, skill, goals. Deep it, people, man. Man like Craig Hope, reporter for Newcastle. He should be called Craig No Hope because he is bringing out news after news that doesn't fill anyone with hope. Honestly, Craig, man, change your name, bro, because this season you give Newcastle no hope. Always bad news. And it's been further been helped by the sale of Luis Diaz. How have Liverpool sold this guy for 75 million euros?
Listen.
How? I mean, listen, he's on low wages. I think he's on about 45,000 a week. Absolutely criminal for a player who's given so much to Liverpool. I think they bought him for about 45 million. And they're going to sell him for what, 68 million, is it? 75 million euros? I'm guessing around there. That is madness. Absolute madness. Bayern Munich, brothers, you've been fleeced, bro. 28 years old. He's 29 in January, by the way. This is incredible business by Liverpool. For a player 2 years left on his contract, you know what I mean? They say you're always around that age, 29, for a player who's so quick.
They say this is a big, rich town.
Who's so energetic. You know what I mean? Will his kind of pace be there as the years go by? Liverpool have absolutely done one over Bayern Munich here. Full here we go agreement and authorization for medical. Lucha will leave. Liverpool accept the conditions and will sign a 4-year deal at Bayern Munich. And David Ornstein as well, by the way, yeah? Man like David Ornstein had to do another one as well. He had to further give Liverpool prop, didn't he? 190 million sales now since Hughes became LFC sporting director, man. Wow.
Don't forget, Richard Hughes only arrived last season. That's what they don't tell you. Last season, he arrived at Liverpool Football Club. But let me get to the comments, man. Don't want to be rude to my peoples. My people. What are you saying? Am I here? Nope. Hang on. Appreciate every comment that's coming through. Yeah, I think somewhere here. Badro says the history repeats itself. Andy Cole to Man United and Isak to Liverpool. Always Newcastle the loser in this case. I agree with you, bro. They are the loser in this case. But if a player is more ambitious and wants to win trophies, major trophies, that is, you don't really stay around with Newcastle, do you? You got to move on to a bigger club that's going to give you that, especially at your age as well. He's going to be 26 in September, so he's going to be reaching his prime very, very soon. So at his prime, he should be, his football legacy should be there, right up there with the best, if you know what I mean. So this is why he wants to go. I'm sure, like, he asks questions like we said when we heard we're going to go for Isak. I sat here and I told you guys, okay, great, we got Isak. We're going for Isak, but it's the player that needs to push the move. I remember I told you guys this and nobody believed me. Now the player has finally done it. It clearly shows he's coming to Liverpool. That's all I wanted. I want him to push the move because that shows the player wants to come to Liverpool. And he's willing to fight to come to Liverpool. That's what I want from the player side, and he's finally done that. As I said, Andy Cole was ambitious. He went to Man United. He made history. Won the Champions League, Premier League a few times as well. So the same thing could happen with Isak at this age. Why not, man? Why not? You can't stop a player. Remember Alan Shearer what he said to Trent? I mean, let him go. Let him go. He's ambitious. Let him go. So it's Isak now, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Sorry about the language.
If you're a Liverpool fan, you're probably thinking hats off to Hughes here, man. That is incredible. 190 million from sales. Madness. 28 years old, man. Listen, I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player from a Premier League club that's won a lot. I get it. I understand he's going to be a lot of money, but my word, man, Liverpool said no to the first bid. I think this was the second bid, and it's happened now. But what does this mean? What does this mean? It means Liverpool now are about to prepare a bid for Isak. That's what it means. And Fabrizio Romano today in a video, I expect Liverpool to go very strong for Alexander Isak. The official bid is considered a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time, baby.
Wow. And then Craig No Hope. He said Newcastle brace for Liverpool offer for Alexander Isak this week after Eddie Howe revealed there's no chance of one-to-way striker joining his squad in the fight. That's what
he said, guys. Like, there's an interview, I think yesterday with Eddie Howe. He said, like, they asked him, is there any chance of Isak joining up with the squad in the tour? And he just squashed it, said, nope. When he said that, my eyes started, watering. And my eyes went wide as well after that. So it means they're done with him. They're done, man. They're done with him. He's on his way. Isak is on his way. I'm telling you guys.
Makes me feel very, very uncomfortable is that he's not even going to the tour, man. You see what I mean, people? Like, he's not going to the tour, man. Had he gone to the tour, I would have been like, you know what? He could delay it a little bit more. He can see the fan base. He's not going to the tour. 65 million sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich likely to pave way for a formal bid. Still got Nunes money. Still there if they need to. Elliott, apparently Tottenham are interested in Elliott now. Now that Morgan Gibbs-White's not going over there. They're finding money from places. They sold Kwanzaa. This is absolutely disgusting, bro. And, beforehand, you kind of would say to yourself, you know what, man? Newcastle are in a strong position. I felt like last week, Newcastle were in a strong position. They were adamant. They felt like they were on it. They felt like, that this is our player. What are you talking about? We're not holding back now. But it feels like they're gonna let Isak go. But I don't think it's gonna be for the price that everyone thinks. 150 million. Can they hold out, man? Can they at least say to Liverpool, if you want him, you're going to have to pay big money? And will Liverpool do that? With the money that they've got, are they bothered about paying an extra 20, 30 million? Nope. Are they bothered? Really, truly, though. Are they bothered to pay another 20 to 30 million? Like, real talk, though. Are they?
Nope. After player sale, no, thank you very much. Big up Mr. JK, the legend, my brother. Bless, bro. Of course, big up Gene. I'll come to the comments, guys. Don't worry.
Because you've been chasing him. You can't go half-hearted now. You can't let him stay. Yeah, I mean, and obviously as well for Newcastle, they don't want a player who's said, yo, I don't want your contract. I don't want anything to do with you lot. I want to leave. I want to leave. He's made it abundantly clear he wants to leave Newcastle Football Club. And that for me is like, yo, it's almost like come and get me now. And with Hugo Ekitike, Salah, who else have they got? Gakpo. They're probably looking at maybe one more player. They're probably going to play Ekitike on the left as well, more time this season as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just an absolute ridiculous attack, bro. I just don't see anyone matching that this year, bro. I'll be real with you, man. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. Yes, and by the way, they are going to miss Luis Diaz. Don't get me wrong. Like, Liverpool will miss Luis Diaz and what he brings to the squad. You know what I mean? His pace, his trickeries, his dribbling.
I've got a feeling Rio has got a big part to play next season. I honestly think that. I think this kid has impressed the coaching staff, and obviously in the preseason, so much so they are willing to get rid of the likes of Luis Diaz. I'll be very surprised if another player comes in. Let me just put it that way, guys. I think Rio is the one they're looking to back up Gakpo on the left, and then they're going to use probably Szoboszlai, maybe Ekitike from time to time. That's what I think. I think they're so much impressed with Rio in this, obviously in this preseason. They want to give him a chance next season. I honestly think that. So watch the space. Rodrigo is not pushing a move, guys. Might as well just give up on that. The guy is too happy being on the bench of obviously Real Madrid. Let him be. Let him be. Those real players will push a move. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he will be a miss. Don't get me wrong here, but bro, do you know what I mean, bro? What better player to bring in than Isak for that money and Hugo Ekitike? You got Florian Wirtz who can play on the left as well if needs be. You know what I mean, people? It's man, it's just and people will say, "Oh, why are you bothered? Why are you bothered? You're not rivals." Well, hold on a minute. I keep telling you, lot, man. No one wants to see Liverpool do well. I will never, ever in a million years want Liverpool to do well. Are you mad? Any United fan that wants Liverpool to do well, are you dumb? Are you dizzy? Are you right in the head? Oh, Liverpool. Nah, bro, bun them, man. Hope they fail. And this is adding more like, brother, you know what I mean? You see when people say, oh, say bring the hate-alongs back next season. How do you want me to do a hate-along with this attack, bro? How do you want me to do something with this, man? How do you want me to do a hate-along when you've got this attack in front of you, bro? And this team in front of you, bro?
True.
Come on, man. There's no point, man.
No point. No point.
Like don't bring the players in. Then the weaker they are, then it's better, man. But the stronger they are, bro, what do you want me to do? What do you really want me to do?
Find me a river, innit?
Oh, man, I swear down, bro, man. People don't deep it, bro. Like, seriously, man. People are not deep in it, bro. Man just only wants Liverpool, you know. And these Liverpool fans are unbearable, man. Grizz Khan, Mons, Hussam. You see all these Liverpool fans, bro, that I speak to, bro. Alex, all of these guys, man, they're going to be unbearable. These scouts are going to be unbearable. The Irish fans are going to be unbearable. The fans abroad, unbearable. And I'm starting to see a lot of Liverpool fans in Manchester now for some reason.
They've all
come out the rabbit holes, haven't they?
They're coming to take
over.
over.
Starting to see a lot of Liverpool fans, you know. Where were you lot? Seriously. Where were you lot, man? I've not seen you about, you know. But all of a sudden, life is a bit good and that, and you know what I mean? Where you man been, man? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. They started to get in my face, man, and say, yo, what go on, man? I said, who do you support? That's the first thing I said, by the way. Who do you support? Because, yo, bro, if you're Arsenal fan, you ain't chatting to me. So I'm like, you know what? If he's a City fan, fair enough. They've been winning stuff. Mm-hmm. But if you're a Liverpool fan, then I'm like, okay, cool, the champions. So I was like, who are you? Liverpool. I'm like, yo, where these guys come from? I'm a Liverpool fan. I say, yo, like I get it. Like, you know, Mancunians. Then what I do is, how'd you become a Liverpool fan? Oh, my dad. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm like, yo, I didn't see them, bro. Never saw these guys. You know, Roy Hodgson era. You know, lockdown times. Didn't see them around, you know.
Yeah, fucking Roy Hodgson era, man. I used to go to the games, man. I used to get tickets. You know what I mean? Now it's impossible to get tickets. Roy Hodgson era, people were throwing their season tickets away. People were picking up. I was picking them up off the floor. You know what I mean? Picking up season tickets off the floor. That's how much Liverpool fans were, you know, hurt when Roy Hodgson was in charge. Goodness gracious me. Fighting in the stands. Oh, it was awful. Absolutely awful. We have quite a few players that can fill in. Lucho, left, Rio, Verts, Ekatike, even Dom. I think I've seen this one. Yeah, I think I've seen this one as well. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just going through the comments. Where am I, man? I'm lost. I think I'm around here. I don't want to be causing anything. Rodrigo is not a reliable player. Had been terrible last 2 seasons. Overpriced. Wages are crazy. Real Madrid is really trying to get rid of him and asking for 100 million euros. I don't think is a good move, to be honest. You know what, Rodrigo? I'll take your word for it. That's what I said. Like, if we're going for a player, why are we going for a player that's on the bench and paying over the odds for him? It doesn't make any sense. So if we're gonna get him, it has to be, you know, the right price, in my opinion, bro. It can't be 100 million. I'm sorry. Big up Uncle Rods, of course. Please go and subscribe to Uncle Rods. No Leao. He don't do it often enough. I think his age, Leao's age, is the problem. I don't mind Leao, to be fair, guys. Don't judge him on where he is at the moment, because I think there's too many people doing that on Rafael Leao. 26 is the right age. Obviously, he's going to be 27 next year. I think he'd be all right at Liverpool. I honestly think that. I think people judge him on the Real Madrid on the AC Milan form rather than, you know, Liverpool form. If you're playing for AC Milan and you're the focal point, you're the one everybody is watching, it's difficult for you, you know, to perform on a regular basis because you're going to be marked at the game consistently. And that's what he's facing. But if he comes to Liverpool, you saw him against Liverpool the other day. Conor Bradley couldn't catch him. You know what I mean? That's how powerful he is. He's a big boy as well. He's not a small boy. So when you're in the environment of the likes of, you know, Salah, Verts, hopefully Isak, Ekatike, Soboslai, you know, and McAllister and Gravenberch, when you got all these players around you and the pressure is less on you, you will perform in a higher level, in my opinion. So I can't judge him on AC Milan's performances because he's the one everybody's looking at. Every team has to mark him to stop AC Milan from playing. So you just can't do that, man. I think people jump on the bandwagon because of other people, what they say, instead of like looking at it from a point of view. If he wasn't, you know, the focal point for AC Milan and not everybody's going to mark him, how good could he be? Nobody looks into things like that, in my opinion. So I think he'd be good at Liverpool. And I think we could get a reasonable price for Leao. I'll tell you why. Because Redbird are in charge of AC Milan. And Redbird has a percentage in FSG as well. So I think we could get him more or less on a free, probably, if Liverpool had their way. So yeah, don't judge Leao in that way, guys, man. I think it's unfair on him. I think he's better than what we see, honestly. I think at Liverpool, he could do better, in my opinion. Let's finish with, obviously, Saeed, and then we continue with the chat. And I'm going to go off. Hopefully, breaking news comes up, then I could share it with you.
You know, when they went through that period in lockdown, I know they won the league, but there was a period where they were, you know, to really see them, man. All of a sudden, they're popping out of nowhere. Interesting. But I suppose you're the most loudest when you're winning, innit? That's what they say. You're your most loudest when you're winning.
Yeah, you know a lot about that.
Yeah, man. I don't know where people go from here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where we go from here, but I think for me, 65 million, by the way, for Luis Diaz is insanely crazy. I'll be real with you, man. It's insanely crazy. And it's not right, man. It really isn't right. It really isn't. It's not fair. Not really fair, is it, guys? But yeah, let me know what you lot think, man.
He's done and he's done. So I got a bit of a breaking news for you guys as always. Let me just share it with you. You know what I mean? That's what I do, guys. That's what I do. A bit of a breaking news. There you go. Always doing the stone cold for you guys on this breaking news. I love that broken glass, the shattered glass. It's my favorite. It's my favorite of all time. There you go. Ben Jacobs says Newcastle have told Leipzig they are prepared to pay over 60 million for Benjamin Cesco. No bid yet as Newcastle wait to see whether Cesco agrees terms. Maynard also have Cesco on their radar. Visa still a target, and Nicholas Jackson also discussed by Newcastle. So this is the guy everybody wants. Scored 13 goals last season. Let me just check his obviously stats. Maybe we could share it with you here. Yeah, of course, it's just too much, man. Like for a player that scored only 13 goals, and apparently he's pretty arrogant at the same time as well. A very, very arrogant player. Let me just put it that way. He thinks he's like Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he's nowhere near. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. It's 2024, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if I could find this damn thing. Fob. Mob. That's it. Benjamin Cesco. Where is it? Benjamin Cesco. Can't find it, guys, for some reason. Kind of weird. Hopefully. Weird. La Bundesliga. No, man. There's nothing about him. Why not? Strange. Yeah, let me just read the comments while I'm doing this. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, as you can see, guys, this is what's happening right now from Ben Jacobs. Let me just put it there for you while I read the comments. Leao looks sharp at left wing, though. Yeah, Porsche, 100%, bro. I don't understand why people are judging him on performances for AC Milan. Judge him at Liverpool, man. That's what I say. I don't know. It's kind of weird when people do things like that. Sometimes I think to myself, do you actually watch football? Do you actually know about football? Do you actually study football for you to judge players? It's just wrong. It's wrong the way we just label them in a certain way because the team they're playing for right now. It's just stupid. That's not the way to judge a player. Watch them thoroughly. Check out what they're all about. See if they're consistent, in their performances or not, and see why they are not consistent at the same time as well. Because when I watch him, because someone told me to watch him, I see the reasons why he's not consistent because he's their main player. He's always marked, doubled up on. We see Salah when he gets doubled up on, it's difficult for him to perform. So this is what he gets over at AC Milan. So imagine that disappears from him, and when he comes to Liverpool, he's not the focal point. I mean, Salah, Isak, Wirtz, those are the players that's gonna take the pressure away from him. So as you can see, this is Benjamin Cesco, right foot, 69.6 million valuation, Slovenian. Plays for Slovenia, sorry. He's a striker and an attacking midfielder, so he could play both roles, which is a striker and an attacking midfielder. That's all right. It's not bad for a guy there. So this is his stats for last season, 2024-2025, as you can see on the screen right there, people. 13 goals in the Bundesliga, 5 assists, 30 starts, 33 matches in total as a sub and as a starter. Minutes on the pitch is 2,399. Ratings, not bad, 7.00. But what And what doesn't look good for me here is like 30 starts, 13 goals. If it's 20 goals, then we can talk. If it's 16, 17 goals, 18 goals, then we can talk. But 13 goals, that's like a midfielder's return. That's like a midfielder's return. And no. I know he can improve. What's his age? 22 years old. He's got time on his side. I agree. I remember when let me look at Isak before Newcastle. Maybe that will clear things up. But I'm only talking about the arrogance of this player. He thinks he's like Ibrahimovic, but he's not. And that's what upsets me when I'm looking at him. He thinks he's better than what he is when he hasn't even reached that yet. 13 goals. No, man. So this is Isak's stats. So obviously he's 25, right-footed, 160 million in valuation euros. Plays only as a striker, but that's wrong. He could play as a number 10, and he could play on the left side as well. So don't be misled by that, people, because sometimes they look at that and think he's only a striker. No, he's not. So last season he scored 23 goals, 6 assists, and 34 games. Look at that return compared to Cesco. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That's impressive. That is pretty much impressive what you see over there. So 7.40 ratings. You know what I mean? So yeah. But if I look at, hang on, let me look at something there. Here. Where are we? I can't find that thing, man. Yeah, apologies, guys. I just need to change the year. Hopefully, I can't find that. Never mind. But as you can see, guys, the ratings are completely different. I know Cesco's 22. I know he's got time on his side and all that stuff. But the valuation for him, like over 60 million, is too much for me. I think, if it's like 30 million, something like that, that's the fair price. 35 max. Let me just put it that way. But I like, look at Isak's return, man. That's impressive. Absolutely impressive. I think he was the second highest scorer last season, I believe. So behind Salah, I think Salah had 29 goals. Not bad from a right winger, eh? Not bad at all, people. Yeah, people, that's me done for now. I will come back at some point, probably giving you breaking news in regards to Liverpool. I will get that thumbnail ready, hopefully very, very soon. We're going to hear about Alexandra Isak. Yeah, Stone Cold, stay Boston, that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. I love the period when Stone Cold said, what? Yeah, after every line, that was funny days. Funny days, man. Let me just read the comments before I go. I don't want to be disrespectful to you guys, man, because you guys have done a lot for me. Of course, we reached 2,500 today. We reached 2,500. Hooks is in the house. Apologies, my bro. Down to earth, working class. Yes. That's he is, mate. Yes. Saeed is ace. He is, man. He is. I like that stream I did with them. It was quite knowledgeable. I gave them some stuff they didn't know about, so it was good. It was good, like back and forth conversation. Let me just put it that way. Clive, yes, poor other teams. I agree with you, my brother. Come on, get these likes up. Of course, man. How many did we get to, man? Because I'm not going to be happy if we get less than what I expect. I always say 50 is the destination. If we don't get that 50, then you could do one. I'm not your friend no more. 43. You gave me 43 for free like. It's free, man. Just give me more. For crying out loud. Anthrop, what's going on, my bro? Yes, bro. Hope you're okay. He's good lad, Terry. Yeah, he's all right, man. I ain't got no issues with him. And what's going on? The 8 briefing already. Get ready for it, I think. Yes. I'm just going through the comments, guys. Sorry about that. Fozzie, I'm not a hypocrite. I want the best for Liverpool and happy with Isak because he is ready. And Ekatike, not that simple answer. I am not in charge. My opinion, I am happy Isak is my dream striker. Okay, Badro. For once he says something positive, bro. Nice one, man. I like that. LFC is LFC in gangster mode. This transfer window, Isak deal still feels unreal. Can't wait for next season. Happy times. Yes, my bro. Let's see what LFC for Life is saying. I hope we hear something on Guehi. I was excited about that one. I think we're gonna do the Isak one first. Then Guehi is the one that's gonna come through the door eventually, bro. Don't worry about that. That's gonna happen. I'm convinced, 100%. Guehi is a must. Sorry, Guehi is a must in this attacking squad. Yes, I agree. Hamzinho in meltdown, always, bro. H Diddy with the tank top and baby oil coming. Oh God, please. Allow P Diddy, man. Allow P Diddy, the best Man City fan on the planet. You could say that. If he feels like supporting Man City, next week it could be Arsenal again, where he used to support before, or Barcelona when Pep Guardiola was there. He doesn't know what to do, man. Stone Cold was my guy. Big up, Foz and chat mode. Have a brilliant day. Much love. Gene, of course, you never walk alone. What's my guy saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, mister? Not really. I'm actually more chilled when we win. No need to talk. Our players do the talking on the pitch. Come on, JK. Come on, my bro. Get in there, man. Moaning is the new entertainment. Yeah, it's true. Everybody just moans nowadays. People don't like to talk about sensible football. Moaning is key for everybody else, which is weird in my opinion. Guys, why have I got 43 likes, man? I deserve better than that. I thought you liked me. You know what I mean? I've been giving you entertainment the whole show. And now you're giving me 43 likes. How dare you? But it's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I've been here for an hour, 52 minutes, almost 2 hours for you guys, having a laugh, having fun. And then I get this. All right, guys, that's me for today. If you want to chat to me, please comment down below. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. That's what I'm here for. Backing you guys no matter what. Thank you for the 2,500, guys. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Never thought I'd reach it today, but it is what it is. Because, you know, subscribers are very slow sometimes for some reason. I don't know why YouTube does that to me, but it is what it is. Take care, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you probably really soon. Take care.